A fight between prey and a predator goes down as everyone expects it to. But when it comes to a big animal such as an elephant, you would think that it could win against any animal. But you'd be very wrong. We have a whole list of animals that could easily take down a giant elephant, including the mighty king cobra. In fact, if a hippo is big enough, it can also kill an elephant with some tactics. The most surprising predator of an elephant is, well, another elephant. So here are 15 animals that can challenge an elephant. Number 15. Lions. There's a reason why lions are known as the king of the jungle, since the main responsibility of a male lion is to protect the whole territory. While the female hunts for food, they're skilled in defending their pride from anything, including elephants. With their extremely strong jaws and sharp sheep, the lion can easily stalk its prey for minutes before attacking in a position in which the prey is at its weakest. Moreover, lions usually live in groups of 10 to 15, so it's very likely that during an attack they would have some extra help from their peers. And if you've ever seen a lion launch an ambush on its prey, then you know exactly how a lion or even a group of them can take down an elephant. Number 14. Tigers. Tigers and elephants might live in the same, but they don't interact much with each other unless it's for food. A tiger might want to hunt a calf for food, which could cause an intense fight between the mother elephants and the tiger, with the elephant being much bigger. A tiger would need to injure the elephant first so it can't run away. Since the tiger is known to hold down its prey with its forelimbs and biting its neck, it would be difficult to do since elephants are quite huge. However, the dynamic shifts immensely. If there are even just low tigers present, 2 or more tigers together can easily take down a fully grown elephant. In fact, a well-placed bite on the elephants can leave it too weak to run away, giving the tiger access to a whole feast. Number 13. Bear. Bears are said to be the largest carnivore animals on land. In fact, a male bear is larger than its female counterpart, and the fact that a regular bear's weight of about 1 ps 500 only makes matters worse. For an elephant might have 2 strong tusks, but a bear has about 42 teeth strong enough to bite through an elephant's body. Its strong canines and incisors are mostly used to catch fish and chew on the flesh. But if it's in a situation where it has to fend for its life, then the bear has slightly more chances of winning. It's true that the elephant can use its trunk to hit the bear, but you can't forget the bear's sharp canines. Moreover, the elephant is not in a position to run faster than the bear cause. Well, it really can't. A bear can run up to 34 mph, but an elephant can only run up to 24 mph. When you're presented with all these facts, it's no surprise that the bear is the winner. Here. Number 12. Hippopotamus. Hippos love the water, and as long as you leave them in there, you won't have any trouble. Except elephants like to go for a dip in the summers, too. And when their territories clash, it can lead to a dangerous face-off. Whenever an elephant enters a hippo's territory, it starts making chomping actions to it, trying to threaten it by showing off its massive teeth. If the elephant doesn't walk away, then a fight is sure to bust out. A single bite from a hippo can crush an elephant's bone to dust. In fact, hippos have one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, despite the fact they're mainly herbivores. Moreover, those are mostly ill-tempered bullies, so provoking them in the slightest can set them off. Number 11. Crocodiles. A fight between a crocodile and an elephant can only take place in the water. That's because you don't really see crocodiles going out of the water for a walk. So when the elephant is in the water, it's already in weak position. If the crocodile tried to grab its trunk or adjust its leg, it could take the elephant down. In that situation, it could chomp down on the elephant's feet easily, drive it off balance, and bite it enough that it could prove fatal. When crocodiles slam their jaws shut, it can produce 16,460 newtons of force. And to eat a steak, you only need about 890 newtons of force. So once they bite you, there's no going back. But it won't be able to actually eat the elephant since they don't chew or break off small pieces of prey, much like other animals. Number 10. King Cobra. The king cobra is one of the most venomous snakes on the planet, and it can literally lift up its body enough to intimidate the opponents. It might not have the potent venom, but the amount of neurotoxin it can release is enough to kill 20 people and even an adult elephant. One bite by a king cobra can affect the elephant's respiratory center in the brain and even cause cardiac failure, causing the elephant to fall down right on the spot. The advantage the snake has here is its size. It's strong enough to slither around the elephant's body and crush it. Moreover, it also has a bigger chance of slithering away, since getting hold of a snake is much harder than it looks. And how can we forget how skilled snakes are at silently killing their prey? Number 9. Rhinos. When it comes to elephants versus rhinos, it's a very close face-off because both of the animals have a lot of brute force, incredible stamina. In fact, they're both equally smart, so there's no chance of outsmarting the other. That could be why they don't fight each other much. But when they do fight, a rhino can easily use its speed, which is up to 31 km/h, to attack the elephant face forward. Along with its speed, its incredibly sharp horns made of solid keratin can injure the elephant so much that it would be almost impossible for it to recover from a direct hit. Moreover, if the rhino managed to penetrate the elephant's underbelly, there would be almost zero chances of the elephant surviving. Rhinos might be smaller with a weight of 5 ps/100, but their attack tactic is much better than that of the elephants, even though none of the animals are carnivorous. So when it's not about food, it's probably about defending their offspring, which is the cause both of the animals are ready to give up their lives for. Number 8. Hyenas. What makes hyenas dangerous is the fact that they are large carnivores and live in very large territorial clans with up to 80 members. Even though elephants are rarely alone too, since they have an intricate herd system, hyenas are smart enough to only attack when an elephant is isolated. Moreover, hyenas can easily camouflage easily without the elephant noticing. And since they have a better build that lets them run and attack more swiftly, the elephant can't even outrun these clever beasts. The size of just one hyena group is enough to take down an adult elephant. Their powerful jaws and teamwork are too deadly to escape. Number 7. Other elephants. Yes, it's true that elephants are like a loving family, but it's also true that they often fight each other. Sometimes it's just playful fights used to bond with each other, but there are other times when male elephants have a face-off just to show dominance. If the matter gets too serious, it's possible that the stronger one could kill the opponents. Moreover, if a mush elephant gets too close to a herd of calm elephants, it could kill several members, including their own caste. Talk about tough love. Number 6. Ants. Elephants are an extremely enormous and bulky pest concern for African agriculture. These massive creatures trample over fences, ignore loud noise, deterrents, and eat a wide variety of crops, from tomatoes to potatoes. Without hesitation, experts who studied elephant eating habits in Kenyan savanna discovered an amazing anomaly. The lumbering mammals plowed through everything they came across except one type of tree that was covered in ants. They discovered that elephants enjoy eating ant plants just as much as their preferred tree species, and that when either tree species had ants on them, the elephants avoided them like a child avoids broccoli. So why do they have such a strong dislike for ants? Elephants, despite their size and tusks, are not the tough guys we assume they are. The skin on the inside of the elephant's trunks is extraordinarily delicate and soft. Despite their tough leathery exteriors, the ant colony attacks when an elephant pulls a branch from an ant-infested tree. The elephant's trunk is swarming with little fighters that bite the brute where it hurts. A single whiff of ants is enough to send a herd of elephants flee. These ants have efficiently warded off the malevolent super-eaters from destroying their entire savanna ecosystem by going after the elephant's Achilles heel. These tiny ants are key ecosystem agents capable of regulating woolly plant biomass, pile up in savanna, and preserving tree populations against catastrophic elephant destruction. If ants can successfully defend an entire population of trees, there's a chance they'll be able to keep elephants away from crops as well. Did you ever think these tiny creatures can match up against the big walking mammals on the planet? Number 5. Fat-tailed scorpion. These man-killers are responsible for several human deaths each year, which is an astounding effort given their size. The scorpion's name comes from its enormous tail, which delivers a forceful and painful sting that injects fatal poison into its prey. Although the scorpions do not seek out humans as prey, they do tend to coexist with humans lurking in the cracks of stone or brick walls. As a result, people are routinely exposed to these predatory arachnids all over the world, including Asia, North Africa, India, Saudi Arabia, and Yemen. This critter is one of the most hazardous animals on the planet, since it is little deadly and hides just under your feet. But can a fat-tailed scorpion kill an elephant? Probably not on its own, but perhaps an army of fat-tailed scorpions might be able to cause a lot of damage. And if a fat-tailed scorpion enters the trunk of an elephant, it could easily hurt it. Maybe not kill it, make you feel a lot of pain. Number 4. Giraffe. Giraffes are powerful animals. How could they manage killing an elephant? They could probably harm a baby calf with some kicks. Even though giraffes and elephants don't usually antagonize one another, maybe a group of pissed-off elephants of angel dust ganging up on a smaller elephant could hurt the elephant and possibly kill it. But that's just as much damage as I can see a giraffe inflicting on an elephant. A giraffe's kick, for example, may have a force of PS 2000 per square inch. That's about the same as the most powerful horse kick ever recorded, and a lot more forceful than a kangaroo kick, which only generates PS 850 per square inch. Therefore, 4 giraffes kicking elephants from all sides could probably kill it. But it's never going to happen because it's not in the giraffe's nature to attack elephants. Unless we're talking about ninja giraffes. Number 3. Humans. Elephants have been targeted for their ivory tusks for centuries. Ivory's water-absorbing qualities have been used by some African cultures. As rainforesters, ivory is the most commonly used for carving and making billiard balls, piano keys, bagpipes buttons, and other ornamental things. Ivory was selling anywhere between 100 and peso 150 in 1988. Elephant poaching is currently prohibited. Poaching will continue as long as there is a demand for ivory annually. An estimated 70,000 African elephants are killed for the ivory trade in Africa. While some of the ivory comes from legitimate sources, like choline, which legalized killing, the majority of it originates from poached tusks. Poaching has resulted in the indiscriminate killing of elephants of all ages, reducing the average tusk size of surviving elephants' offspring. In 1982, an African elephant's average tusk weight was PS 21. The average tusk weight was PS 13, according to reports. The average weight in 1990 was PS 6.6, according to reports. The average weight in 2004 was PS 8. Japan, Hong Kong, United States, and a number of European countries are the main importers of ivory. Unfortunately, during times of conflict and political instability, the elephant's home may also serve as a safe haven for armed opposition organizers. This has a negative impact on elephants and other animal populations since it reduces the number of sites where they can comfortably live. The sale approached. Ivory contributes to the funding of several civil wars. Because of the societal relevance of maternal rearing, orphan calves face a significant barrier in surviving. Orphan calves are more vulnerable to predators, injuries, and infections due to a lack of supervision, leadership, and experience. Orphaned young bulls who have not received sufficient maternal care may develop abnormal habits. Abnormal aggression, including lethal attacks, and reproductive experience have both been documented. Number 2. Brazilian wandering spider. The Brazilian wandering spider is a giant brown spider with venom that is more lethal than that of the North American wolf spiders. Its venom is the most neurologically active of all spiders, and it is considered the most lethal spider on the planet. The lifespan of the Brazilian wandering spider can reach 4 to 5 inches. They have 8 eyes, 2 of which are huge, and they are large, hairy, spiny spiders. Brazilian wandering spiders are fast-moving spiders with strong spiny legs and unique red teeth. They don't mind showing when irritated crickets, other large insects, tiny reptiles, and mice are eaten by adult Brazilian wandering spiders. The species spiderlings devour Pinterest crickets and flightless fruit flies. However, for one of these spiders to kill an elephant, it would probably take an army of Brazilian wandering spiders to get the job done. Elephants are so massive that a lot of venom would have to be injected into the elephant for it to cause some damage, unless they have a monstrous queen hiding somewhere the size of an elephant. I'm not worried about the safety of elephants, especially when these two creatures do not live on the same continent. Number 1. Homo sapiens. Being the smartest and most evolved animals in the whole kingdom provides us humans a very huge advantage. But sometimes we go over the line and kill innocent animals like elephants just for the sake of aesthetics. With modern tools like guns and knives and whatnot, humans kill about 500 elephants per year. So the winner of this unfortunate list is the ordinary Homo sapien. Alright, comment below. Which of these elephant killers shocked you the most? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel.